Beer.
Testing. 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 Okay, that should be better. Starting soon, guys. Welcome everyone. How are we? How's everyone going? We are back. We're back with Flight Simulator 2022, and we are in the F22, which is going to be super fun. I'm looking forward to this flight, but yeah, I hope everyone's had a good weekend. We're going to smash this one out. We're going to go super fast. Mach 2, as Stu has said already, he's going to fly it. He's going to smash it. Stu's in his wonderland today in the F22. He's already put out a challenge to himself. He has not landed this bird, so we're gonna see how Stu lands. But Stu, guess what? I haven't landed it either. It's probably only the second or third time I've flown it, but I've never actually landed it. I'm probably gonna even struggle to get engines. I think that's the only thing I do know how to turn on is the engines. But everything else is going to be fun. But good day, DJ, how you doing, mate? And a good day, Sandman, how are ya? And Stu, of course, hope you're all okay and having a good evening for some, morning for others, afternoon for some as well. So let's get on with it. I hope that sounds a bit better, Stu. Let me see where the mic is. It's not in the way. I can lower it if I need to do it. But we're going to get right into the cockpit. And let's try to start this together, hey? Because I've got no idea. And I prefer not to cheat. And we'll see how we go, huh? So let's get some sounds on for the sim first of all. Now, it could be quite noisy, so let me know. I have been running actually with DirectX 12 and the new update. I have been running multiple screens, which has been absolutely awesome. So I've got 3 screens, and I've been having I've got one on the left over there. It'll be on probably be on your right on the screen, but it's on my left. And that it's been awesome. It's actually awesome, especially when you're doing circuits and approaching and stuff. You can actually see out that left window, which is cool. But I don't have that on the stream because I didn't want it to slow down or stuff up. But I'm still running DirectX 12, so hopefully it doesn't give us any issues. And let's get started. So we can take you away. We can switch you on. We do want to make sure that we're fueled up. This will be interesting. I don't want to go away from this screen because I like this. This is my start screen. Let's just go over here. Actually, I could have done it on my left-hand screen. Now, if I work out how to check my fuel, here we go. There we go. We're chockers. We're full of fuel. Absolutely chockers. Which is cool. Now, how do I go back to the other screen? There we go. But it's pretty cool. It's a nice aircraft. Stu's got the same one, which is cool. Let me just, I'm missing some chat here. There we go. Sorry, I missed some chat. It's going to be fun. Yes, it's going to be super fun. Any dogfights? Yeah, Stu and I will go at it. We'll see who can get behind each other. Let's do it, Stu. We can do it. There's no actual rockets or anything will go off, but we can try to dogfight each other. What have we got? APU. Yep, that's that. I can hear something going on. Don't know if we actually need that on this aircraft. This might do it all for us, I think. Let's just do one engine at a time. If this don't work, I don't know what to do. We're not starting up, are we? Oh. Oh yeah, we sure are starting up. Awesome. Beautiful. Engine number 1 is on. Turn it down. Down a bit. Engine number 2, yes, we got them. Awesome. Don't know if there's any autopilot on this. Let's make sure everything's working. Beautiful. Move my pedals back a bit. Alright. We're ready to go, Stu. Ready to go. And we're just... Oh, just to give you a bit of a rundown of the flight plan before we go. If I can find where we are on the screen. Oops. We just had a freeze here. No, we haven't. So pretty much... Oh, we can't see the full map, but pretty much we're coming up north. We're going to flick across. This is where some canyons are in this area. And then we're going to head up up the coast. Now, I don't know, we're going to only fly for about 2.5, 3 hours. So the flight plan's around that. So it shouldn't be much longer than that. So we're starting at Shark Bay, Yankee Sierra Hotel Kilo. That's our departure. And we'll be arriving at Yankee Lima Bravo Delta, which is Lombardina. But beautiful Shark Bay. Stu's off. Stu's off. Is the Russian Su-57 here? Whoa, we're very sensitive. I didn't think I had my canopy down for a second. It's not here today, but it can be. Yeah, we can get it. Like, I think Stu and I both have it. Stu's going for a bit of a run-up. I have noticed I have got a modded airfield here. And so Stu's on what he saw as the airfield, but it looks like it's sealed. But just head off. We're gonna do a side-by-side takeoff, Stu. Why is my... That's alright. I was wondering why my throttles weren't working too well, but they're working fine. Maybe I've got my... No, we're good. Ooh. Very close. Alright, let's go. Oh, I've only got one engine started. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did have 2 engines started. No, they're both started. I would say I've got my... Stu's up! I've just got to set my settings. Controllers aren't set up. That's what it is. I would say... Give me a second, guys. I've got to set my controllers up, otherwise we're going nowhere. Why aren't you doing it? Aha. We just want the generic throttle in here, don't we? I'll be back. I'm just fixing my controllers, guys. I'll be right back. Haha. All right, Let's go. All done. Ho-ho! So it's all about fun this flight. Anything can happen. So good old Shark Bay. Beautiful Shark Bay in Western Australia. And let's head north. And breaking the sound barrier. Now we won't be able to use, we're going to use up fuel like crazy. So I've got to keep an eye on my fuel. That's something I don't know how to do. Change the fuel. Do I have to change the fuel tanks? I got an alert here. What's my alert? Oh, that's not good. Haha. Better put you guys. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Don't crash. That's it. Now we're good to go. Ship out there. Stu will be hunting around somewhere. There he is. Haha. No problems, DJ. Have a good one, mate. See you around. I'm not going full speed. I'm trying to conserve some fuel here, Stu. I'm at about 75% throttle. I'm not 100% sure, Stu, how to, what do we got to do? How do we utilize the fuel flow? Just gonna have to stop a lot. We're still doing 680 knots, so what are we at the moment? Mach 1.1. As we approach our first waypoint. Caranarabon Township Airfield. We've got a Gennaraloo station after this. Down there we go. Should be a dirt strip down there somewhere. Looking beautiful though, looking stunning. Running at the moment okay. I probably just jinxed myself for a crash to desktop any moment now. G'day, how you doing? Ibrahima, how are you? Nice to see you here. Joining us on our speed low flight with the F22 in Microsoft Flight Simulator today. See what the sim can show off to us as we approach the first waypoint and township in Western Australia. They won't be too happy that we're flying over at max speed, but anyway. Oh, we have a stutter. Mostly though, since I updated the video drivers to the studio drivers, I've had no real issue. Flying by myself, I will say I have had a couple of crash to desktops. But in terms of frame rates and so forth, I have seen a big improvement. Either with DirectX 11 or 12, they both running pretty good. Originally DirectX 12 didn't run very well. Running with the standard NVIDIA gaming driver. I'm not sure if they've updated that since. We're waiting for that, but I haven't actually checked the web if that's been updated. So I jumped on the studio driver. And we're running good. Alright, Stu, do you have any idea how I change fuel tanks, or does it automatically change? I'm already at 64% fuel on the current tanks. Plenty of stops though. There's plenty of places to land, but because I don't think. Let me see if I can just grab this on level for a minute. See if autopilot works on the heading and the altitude. Ooh, altitude doesn't like it. Oh yes, it does. Good. That's good. Currently going down though. No idea. I'm gonna just make sure my autopilot doesn't run me into the ground. Looks pretty good though, when only going down slightly because I've got in there 7,900. Okay, let's see. So we've already used our outer tanks. I think it's already it's using all tanks. Yeah. Because we had tanks out on the wings, those are empty already. That's nuts. Yeah, we're using all tanks. You can see everything's going down. Alright. Looks like we're going to be making a few stops, Stu. An airstrip. Like an abandoned airstrip or something. Interesting. We're going to get practice for those landings, Stu. Hey, Skyrim gamer Zeke, how you doing? Having my tea for my morning. It's morning for me. Having a bit of fun today. We're flying the good old... Oh, how do I drop the tanks? That probably will make us run a bit better. Ooh, we'll try that. We'll have to check that as well. Coming in for a bit of a low pass over the next... oh, it's a dirt strip. We definitely won't be landing over here. We're running about 75% throttle. Ooh. Yeah, look at this tiny strip. Wouldn't want to land the F22 here. Few stutters, but we're good. Where's Stu? You can hear him as he breaks the sound barrier. There he is. Looking good. A couple of bird strikes. Better get a couple above these birds. That's Ware Station, Yankee Charlie Alpha Victor. If you want to jump in any of my flights, you can jump on a good old Discord and get the flight plan from my Discord. But there's plenty of airfields around, so if you did want to join the flight, just yell out and I'll let you know what we're near. So just flying up the coast a little here, and then we're going to head inland and go towards some canyons for a bit of a canyon run. We will need to refuel probably a little bit north of here. Need to find an airfield that's going to be, yeah, we've got one. We're going to have to refuel before we go inland. Still can't believe we're running fuel, so it must be because of the tanks. Let me just... The external tanks must be slowing us down. Throw you on heading again. Oh. How can we drop our tanks? Doesn't look like it's here. No. This is comms. Must be on the HUD. Let's have a look. You'd think it would be under fuel, wouldn't you? But it doesn't look like it. Right HUD? Fuel tank somewhere? What's hydro? What's hydro and thrust? That mean we're pumping out the fuel? Or the autopilot? Just trying to work out how to drop the tanks. Well, this can do the same thing on this side, Stu. Go system. Over here. Or up the top. Yep. Okay, so go config. So go here. I go sys. Well, there's sim is there over here. You want to set on the right hand side. I'll just do it over here. So if we go back to main menu, there's config here. That doesn't have it, Stu. Although there's sim. Config's got just MMD. Drop those tanks. I need to drop those tanks. Payload, here we go. No, they're the doors. Going for a brunt. Nice. Locked and loaded. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to set up for landing. I'm going to work this out on the ground because we are low on fuel. Do not think doing the fly. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll have a look when we're that's cool. We'll survive. Menu. How did I go back to pre-start? Now I don't know where to go to start. So we'll work that out when we're on the ground. Let's go and land. That's what we need to do. We'll land up north on the tip of this, I think we've got a, oh no, there's no, how much have we got? 29. Will we have enough to go to Bijan Island? I think we're just going to land here. Directly below us. Oh, dirt strip. It's going to be interesting. Actually, there is a bigger strip just down there. There it is. You know what? We might turn around. No, that's too far. We're just going to land here. If I crash, I crash. Where's the wind heading? That way. So I need to... Where are we gonna land? A small strip, it's going to be interesting. The bigger strip in front of us. We'll go for the challenge of the dirt strip, huh? Oh, thanks for the subscription, Justin Mercer. I appreciate it. Gotta fix that up. It comes up a bit funny, that animation, but I appreciate it. And if you are on the flight, you can join in. You can jump in at Yankee, where are we? Echo X-Ray Mike. That's where we're about to land. Well, we could land on that bigger strip. We're going to still challenge ourselves with the dirt strip. Why not? Just over here. First time. This is the first time Stewie's landing. The first time I'm landing this bird. So we're going to see what happens. It's not going to be pretty. We better get a bit lower, huh? Some air brakes. Oops. The good news is, it doesn't look like there's any trees. Well, not many. Might not even be any fuel. We'll find out soon. Looks like there is a bit of a ramp. Something. Did what they had to do. Do not know landing speeds, do not know anything. So here we go. We seem to be going a bit too slow now. We're just floating. Oh, try to rudder us up here. Coming in very high, aren't we? Very high, very fast. Oh. I know power, but I'm trying to get this thing on the ground. Oh! It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Give me a second. I'll get back into it. Oh, did the same happen to you, Stu? What a classic. Alrighty. Let's get back in the air. I don't like to turn off, oh, we've got to turn off those landing gear lights. I don't like to turn off the realism, so I could definitely do that. There's even a bus at the terminal, look at that. We're going to just fill up our fuel. I know we're on the runway, but we're filling right up. We're going to head straight out. No idea how to drop the tanks, but doesn't matter. Until the next crash, let's get in the air. Oh, I probably changed the day a little because it was a bit later in the day. I think it was about 7 for yeah. Keep that as engines. We'll keep you. The Stu over there. We'll keep you. Why? Oh, good. So our first crash for the, what is on the fuel one? Fuel. That. Oh, that's your starting. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. Head off, Stu. Let's get out of here. Wasting fuel. I won't afterburner it as much. That's what I'm going to do. Just get off the ground and go. Gonna stick at about 75%, so we can save on that fuel. Maybe 80% throttle max. I'm not gonna use afterburner until we're in the canyons. We're in the canyons, different story. But I reckon I came in too, this descent was too fast. I think that's what was happening last time. I think. The last landing. That's all right. I don't mind doing the landing. You can go the MiG if you want. I want to try to nail a landing, Stu. I'm sure I can do it. What I'll need to do is just come in a little faster. This is Town Beach. Beautiful Town Beach. Look at that. If you want to be in the middle of nowhere, this is the place to be. Even got yourself a golf course. Mickey the Savage, how you going, mates? Nice to see you here. We're doing some chill. Well, not really chill because we've had a crash. First time landing the F22 today, and I came in too fast and hit the deck and all over. But I had never landed it. So far, 0 from 1 attempt. Bungee Beach. What is this place? Bizarre. Like a SAM launch site or something. Must be some sort of relay station. Maybe some sort of security. Oh, so landing speed's 180, is that right? Landing speed 180, is that what you meant, Stu? I actually think I was descending too fast though. I was definitely coming in lower than that though. I think I was 160. You could feel it. We were a bit unstable. I guess what we'll do, because there's literally airports everywhere. So once we get away from this water and back inland, I'm happy to just pretty much speed it and just every we'll just have to land a bit. Because, well, we are flying through it though. I want to get to those canyons. Well, they're not much canyons. Actually, I think we've flown them before. I think we flew them in the F35, these same canyons, some time back. We're flying towards an island, Bijan Island, in Western Australia, and then we're going to fly over Onslow, and then that's it. We're inland pretty much for quite a bit. But it is a nice aircraft, very nice. I love how the doors can open. Let's go open the doors, weapon doors. Where are we? Got to work out where I can do all this from. I got no idea. Here we go. So that's pretty cool. So I did buy the aircraft not on the marketplace, so you got weapons. Because when you buy it on the marketplace, you don't get weapons. You can't use them though. What are we at now? Mach 1.1. I'm going to take a sharp right, pretty much 90 degrees, and head over to Onslow and then all inland. Just at Mach 1, yeah. That's where pretty much what it was at. Trying to conserve that fuel. Already 82%. Where are you, Stu? You've disappeared. Where are you gone? Up. It might be up somewhere. No, down. No. Gotta make it right here. So we've got an airfield on here as well. Not gonna pull a Sharpie. Try not to bleed too much speed. And that's on slow down the bottom. Yankee Oscar Lima Whiskey. Plenty of airfields to join if you want to jump on and fly with us. You can. Flight plan is on the Discord all the time. We fly at the same time every week. Or you can just tell me on chat where I am and I'll let you know. Especially today because there's airfields absolutely everywhere. There we go. On slow. Beautiful. Heading towards Mount Stewart in Western Australia. Here we go. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh. As the earth turns red. A few stutters going on right now. Having a look at what sealed runways we have. It's quite a few. Won't be the destination because the next Mount Stewart is a dirt strip from what I can see. Good morning, Brett. You missed the crash. First time Stu and I landed the F22. Not a crash to desktop. Haven't had that yet. But an actual official crash. Stu and I both hadn't landed the F22 before, and we landed and we didn't land. We hit the deck a little too fast. Well, I did. I think Stu did something similar, but oh well. How you doing, Brett? This Monday morning. So 0 out of 1 landings so far. We're going to see, because we've got to refuel the F22 quite a bit on this trip. So we've got to do a lot of landings. So we'll see if we can nail the next one. Hopefully we can nail at least one landing before the end of the stream. Go down low for a little. I know, I'm like that, Brett. Like, you know, you got to stream in the morning, and I still go to bed in late. Oh, yeah, I've got to stop doing it. Not even that. Even when I don't have a stream, I go to bed way too late. Oh, stutter. I think all that stutters by, I've got to, is not actually, because I'm running the DirectX 12 and the, what's it called? The Studio Driver. But what it is, it's actually the mod, the bird mod I've got. I've got to take that off. It's not good for when you're flying F22s. It's fine when you're flying GA slow, because it gives it time to load in, but with the F22, you're too fast and it doesn't give. So when you fly above it, you tend to be fine. But when you fly low. But I do like the birds because it gives you a sense of speed and how fast you're going, but it doesn't tend to work too well with the F22. Maybe they'll do an update of that mod. So here's Mount Stewart. The only mountain in the area. I went to bed early in the morning, that is. Oh, I know the feeling. Oh, there's an airstrip. There's the strip right there. Oh, it's the bird. See, we're going to the bird level. Are you still in Africa on that flight, Brett? Oh, MiG-21, nice. Yes, you are. Hey, Stu, where are you? Or has it just lost you? Witanu. Nice. Ooh. Ah. I'll check in a minute. Looks like there's a ridge here. Not much of a canyon, no, but we're going to take a lefty anyway. Whoa. Ooh. Now you get a sense of the speed. Went low, don't you? What do we got? 51% fuel left. Oh, the P38 one will be nice. Yeah. Ah, I can hear you now. Alright, let's go a bit fast. I'm going to go fast now. We've got lots of airfields around that we can do an emergency landing. So, let's see how the sim copes. Dogfighting with Stu. I would never make a good dogfight pilot. So we're going to have to land. Looking at fuel wise, there is an airport close by called Solomon, and it is a sealed strip and it's quite long, so that would probably be our best bet. It's not far away actually. There is another one called YNWN, but it's no longer classed as an airport. Overspeed. Oh, gotta be careful there. Sorry, Stu. What's up with the name tags? Your name tag's on the gun. What do you mean my name tag's on the gun? Stutter. 35% fuel. We're just going to make it to Solomon. Yeah, I do. I saw you before, Stu. I definitely saw you. Oh man, stuttering now. I definitely saw you, Stu. And I heard you. Anyway, I gotta land anyway because I'm nearly out of fuel. So. Solomon here up on the left side. There's two. There's one small, but we'll go on the bigger. Just having a quick look at the wind. So we'll be landing on 2727. And then we're going to pretty much hit it. The canyon run is next, or seems to be. I don't know how much of a canyon it is. We're going to head down, hey. When we move fast like that, there's no stutters. There you are. Nah, your name tag's not on there. Let's, what was it? It was... There you go, Stu. You're back up. Got you now. On my sim, you'll be landing into the wind there. 10 knot wind there, Stu. Gonna go on the other way. But we can check you out as you come in for that fantastic landing. Where is he? See if we can make it 2 crashes out of 2 or 1 landing out of 2. Go, Stu. No problems. All good. Have a good one, Brett. Gonna see if I can keep this aircraft in one piece. Come on, Stu, you can do it. Did you just hit the ground, Stu? Don't worry, I won't do much better. I definitely won't do much better. I'm gonna come in really hot, really fast. I think that's the only way I'm gonna do it. Already too slow. You said 280, didn't you? Let's go. Alright, landing gear is prepped. Definitely coming in too fast now. Maybe. Yeah. Nice. Okay, refuel. Alright, refuel, let's go. Wind change down here. Lightly crosswind. It's alright, we'll take off from here. Alright, let's go. Oh. You can't land. Well, I can't take off. Alright, it's the crosswind that got me. It is hard, I will admit. It's not an easy bird to land. Not compared to, like you said, the MiG-29, F-35, all those, a lot easier to land. Oh, what do we got down there? Sort of resort or something? I just came in super fast, Stu. I was, probably just before I touched down, I was about 200 knots. And then I threw speed brakes and everything on as soon as I was about to touch down and jammed the brakes on. Alright, so we go through a bit of a mountainous region here. It says Hamsley Gorge. It wouldn't be much of a gorge to fly through down below us, but it is Hamsley Gorge just over that. Yeah, definitely taking that bird mod out. It's definitely playing funny buggers with us. Whoa. I'm correct. Up ahead is where a gorge starts. Canyon Gorge. I'm a bit worried with these stutters. I'm going to crash in the side of a cliff. I think there's a river up here, and we just take a left, follow the river into the gorge. Whoa, 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 whoa. That it? Oh, that's tiny. You never go in there. Oh, those birds are killing me. Nah. Wasn't going to happen. Those were useless. Those canyons. They were tiny. I remember we did fly on some around this area that were quite good. But they're just too narrow. Stu hitting the deck. Let him go. This is as canyony as you're gonna get. I probably need to go here. Whoa, stuttery. Have a look at the surroundings. Is the jet getting all I can? It's getting a bit stuttery, but that's about it in terms of the jet. I'm currently Mach 1.4. I've jumped up to 90% throttle, but still not afterburners. Oh no, I have got the afterburners on. I've got to pull those back a bit. Try not to use the afterburners. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, it is getting a bit stuttery. It could be the jet. If yours is doing it too, it probably is the jet. You're at 1.8. I've dropped back to 129. Yeah, it looks like it's stuttering quite a bit. Well, if you go on 1.86, the sim's probably struggling to load in the map. He's nice though. She's starting. Oh, there's Stu coming in for formation flying. Nice. 64% fuel. Then we're heading back north. We're at an hour and 20. And we're probably around halfway because we're about to head north. But if we don't crash, it's a short field. 7,000. All right. We're going to go to Mr. Twiggy's airport to get fuel. We're not going to land at Christmas Creek. Fortescue's mine airfield. And that's huge. So we should have enough fuel to do that. So we're going to change our airport to Yankee Foxtrot Delta Foxtrot from Christmas Creek, which is only 1,000 feet. It won't do. Here's a massive mine. Whoa, check that out. Oh, Stu's going mine hunting. That's a massive mine right there. We're not going to land at this one, Stu. This is Newman. Going to land at Fortescue's mine, big, huge field, which is not far from here. We're going to basically pull. Mines are plenty. Another one. Got a lot of fuel left. Have a look at what sort of fuel we got left when we get to this airport. But if we got enough, maybe we try to head to Port Hedland and refuel up there. Whoa. Stutters are increasing though. Hey, Garwin, what's going on? Not too much. Flying the good old F22. But starting to get a bit of stutters at the end. I don't know what's going on here, but that's okay. But we're heading Western Australia. We're heading towards... well, I was going to stop here. Christmas Creek, where we were going to land there because the airfield was too small. We're going to go to Fortescue, the big Mr. Twiggy's Airport, Yankee Foxtrot Delta Foxtrot. It's a big mining airfield. Fly in, fly out. Oh, good, good, Brett. I landed. It's not for Stu, not so good. But I did manage to land. I just came in super fast and it worked like a charm. But I'm trying to work out now, do I take a risk and try to make it past this next airport, or do I land? Oh, it's risky. I think I'll land. Oh, I don't want to land. Oh, stutters are back in. We've still got 47% fuel, but we've got 132 nautical mile leg. What do we just do? A 55, and we probably chewed through 10%. We've not even finished that yet. Oh no. I saw you fly there. Actually, Stu, you know what it is? When you flew in there, that's when a huge stutter came in. Maybe they've got to update the F22 now that update 10's out. I'm going to take the risk. We're going to head towards Port Hedland. See if we can make it. We'll get some altitude in case we've got to glide in. What's a flight without a fun risk? It's only a sim, we can do that. We've got 40% fuel left to go, 132 nautical miles. And there isn't really... Up until halfway, there's another airport we can do an emergency landing at. But up until then, there is none. Ah, there it is. That's Mr. Twiggy's Airport over there, off the wings there. How's Construction Simulator going, Garwin? I was going to do a stream maybe later, or later afternoon or early evening on another couple of builds in Construction Simulator later on. Make some more cash in the Wombat Constructions. Yeah, those stutters are getting worse and worse as we fly along here. Take Stu out of the picture. Unless... we got an hour and 39. Alright, I'm going to go get a drink, everybody. I'll be back in a moment. Let's hope we don't crash. We're on autopilot, just on heady, and we'll see how we go. Alright, what did I miss? We're still in the air, that's a good sign. And Stu says men at work. And we're going to have no problems getting here. We're at 30% fuel. Beautiful. So Port Headland International, so that's fine. We're going to have plenty of room, and we can come straight in on runway 32. Still quite a bit away though. But, oh. See the water, the ocean ahead of us. So Port Headland, Yankee Papa Papa Delta. But it is fun. I like throw away the immersion that's I don't think's there, but it is fun, like to focus on building and seeing the end game. The problem is it's probably not that repetitive, because once you've done all the missions, if you go back and play it again, well, you're building the same thing. That's probably the only thing. So it'll rely on add-ons and DLCs and stuff to keep you wanting to come back. Where in Farming Sim, you can plant something different or use different equipment. I suppose you've got a pretty good variety. Oh, I thought we had to crash your desktop. There's a pretty good variety though. I definitely will say I do like that about it. A lot better than earlier ones. I never played earlier ones, but I did watch some videos. And they didn't have as many brands and stuff, names in there, so which is good. So that's like Farming Sim. Hopefully we're not getting all these stutters when we come into approach. Oh, all the different, yes. It does give you a very, I think that is better than Farming Sim. You're buying all cats. Sticking to the brands, big brands. But I do like the controller setup. I think that's better than Farming Sim. A bit more fiddly with Farming Sim, but once you find all the right things. I think the only issue I'm having is it's not saving my settings when I change things up a bit. it's not saving them for when I reload into it. So I've got to like reset it up every time I go in. Well, we'll come in very light. We're going to have not much fuel left. Time to descend. You're going to go for another landing, Stu? These stutters could screw up my landing. Oh, you changed aircraft, Stu. What are you in now? If I crash, I'll change aircraft. To see if that's to do with the stutters. Are the stutters better? Didn't she changed? F22A. Okay, so is that running smoother than the A? The one that you were in before? Yeah, so you got the one in the shop. Got ya. Same? Okay. Yeah, maybe it's just to do with update 10. Coming in high again. These stutters have me worried. Oh, 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 oh. Nah. Oh, yes. Beautiful. I got a stutter just on landing there. That was very lucky. Alright, let's go refuel and take off and finish the final leg. Or few legs. Nose came down a bit hard, but we came down and we landed. Ooh, looks like there's one over there. Refuel and head off again. Yeah, WA. Yep. We are definitely in WA, and yeah. When we took off initially from Shark Bay, it was okay for a few fields. But then it actually after probably when I crashed into the airport, into the tarmac. The wind changed again. Oh. But yeah, it and then it's pretty much got a tiny bit worse as we went along. I thought it was the birds mod, but it's definitely not, because Stu was getting the same. We won't need the whole airport. We'll take off here. Use off. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Thanks, Brett. Well, we're nearly finished WA. We move on to Queensland very soon. Probably another one floor. It depends if I go slower aircraft. But WA navigation's nearly done. Good old Port Headland, here we go. Fly over that. Beautiful area. Check this out. You had to get dinner, Sam, man? Thank you for coming back and checking us out. Lots of ships just out here. But we're close to finishing. We've got, we'll see how fuel goes, but we might be able to get the next part done without land. No, we will be fine. It's only a short trip. We've got a ton of ships. Where are they all? On my screen, it says I've got so many. I'm going to find them. I'm going to go out a bit. I want to find these ships. There's like literally about 10. Here they are. Waiting to come into Port Headland and pick up all that iron ore. Look at that. All scattered around waiting for their turn. What was for dinner, Sandman? What did you have for dinner? Meatballs and pasta on Italian, so Sunday meal. Beautiful. Can't go past a plate of pasta. Those Sandman games. Italiano. Nice work. Eating his pasta and meatballs. Can't go wrong. When you throw meatballs in pasta, you can't go wrong. Don't know if it's because Stu's further away, he's at 18,000 feet. But the stutters are a bit better, but I just jinxed myself, I think. Since takeoff. But I am flying over water, so there's not much here. Let's see if we can get this these couple of small legs out the way, and there's one long leg. Fly over Broome, and then we'll end up at Lombardina, Yankee Lima Bravo Delta. Without running out of fuel. I don't know. Oh, Stu! Thank you, Stu. At least that worked. Thank you very much, Stu. I appreciate it. I love flying with you, Stu. You're good fun. Whenever I do these jets, it's always because I got you in my mind. I know that you like the fast, high-speed flights. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're a legend, Stu. Supporting so many. Oh, there we go. Big stutter. Had to happen. Wondering why I was going right. It's because I had my foot on the right pedal, but we are also got, whoa, we've got a 31 knot tailwind. That's it, Sandman. Smash those E-boots. We could smash him up there. Here we go. He was a legend. And we'll throw that up there. Alright, we're gonna just take this and that will keep it on autopilot for the moment. Boom! I did that on the first airport, didn't I? I learnt from my mistake. Hopefully I won't do it on the final one. And then maybe this afternoon for me, or for some of you it'll be probably when you're sleeping. I'm going to do some construction simulator, maybe on stream, I don't know. We'll see. See how I go. So we're flying past Pardue Airfield, which is around here somewhere on the right. But we're pretty much all Indian Ocean at the moment. Am I near New York? I am no way near New York. I'm going to have to figure out how the online thing works. I'm doing the USA campaign. There you go. Garwin's in New York. Yeah, the online thing, I think pretty much what happens, Garwin, with the online is whatever you're up to, someone comes in and basically helps you on your, pretty much like farming sim, will help you on your, wherever you're up to. So if you're in the middle of constructing something, then they just come in as a worker that helps and utilizes the equipment. I don't know if they can buy equipment or utilize equipment. I don't know if you have to do that, but maybe you'll be able to give some sort of rights. But I was watching a quick video, this is before it came out on it, and it does look pretty fun. So up to 4 players, but yeah. You use the host stuff, that's right. You use the host stuff, yep. So whatever you have on yours, so if I'm joining you, whatever you currently have, I use that. But I'm not sure if that person who joined you is able to hire or buy equipment, or you may be able to give them authorization, I guess. But if they do, I'm guessing you'd be utilizing the money that you've saved up. Stu's been to New York, and Garwin says, I avoid New York City like the plague. Let's power up a slight amount. Brooklyn for Sandman. He's got the muscles, yeah. Strongman Sandman, Brooklyn. I'm definitely not New York. I am Aussie from down under in Victoria. Definitely would know by the accent. They're about to hit, well, I don't think that's right. It says Broome Airfield, but it might be one of their outer. So it's definitely not Broome International. That's quite a little distance away, but this does say, is it the same? No, it's different. It's Yankee Bravo Romeo Echo, where Broome International is Yankee Bravo Romeo Mike. Sorry, did you say your missus is in New York, Stu? Is that what you said? Ask my miss out in New York. Yep, it is. It is 8:28 a.m. in the morning. And I normally have Mondays is one of my days off, so that's why I do the stream in the morning. And I try to do it before the kids are awake or anything like that as well. They're on holidays. It's school holidays here, so the kids are at home. Got another week left of those. So I can get some stuff done with them during the day. Here we go. There it is. That's the other small Broome airfield right down there. Oh, you got engaged in New York. How cool's that, Stu? That's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Stu, can you remember how many years ago that was? There's so many mile beaches. We're going to go up. We're over the 80-mile beach now. Pretty much down here. It's 80-mile beach. Oh, stutter. But doesn't actually look too beachy. Up here it does. But not all along. There is a Mrs. Stew. There is a Mrs. Stew. What are we at? 70% fuel. We have, what have we got? About 730, 140 nautical miles. We'll be fine. Easy. Easy, easy peasy. Once we get to actually overfly Broome International, depending on fuel load, I'll just throw on the afterburners and we'll go low the coast all the way to home port of Lombardina. Not much out here. Stu or Brett or Garwin, have you tried multi-monitor support? I know Garwin you do VR, but if you've got multi-monitors, have you tried that? I tried it yesterday and it was brilliant. Yeah, it's just happened again after we took off. It was fine for a bit, but then now there's a bit. Now I don't know if that's because Stu's in the screen at the moment on my screen. Yeah, the stutters are there still. But yeah, I use my left monitor for multi-monitor over. I know my videos flipped on the stream, but that is my left. But on your screen it will show us right. Oh, you don't use multi. Yeah, I know that you use VR. I thought you would. But the multi-monitor works really well. I haven't tried it in obviously a fast jet or airline or anything, only in GA. But I use my left monitor, which is really good for when you're doing circuits and approaching runways and so forth. So, highly recommend it if you haven't done it. Wouldn't be able to probably do it on a stream. Nah, that's right. I turned it off for the stream too. So I've got obviously the 49-inch wide, which is awesome. And then, oh, you just got another one of the Stu? Well, Stu, you'll love it. And then I've got the screen, again, that's my left on that side. And I've set that up as my window, looking at the left side of the aircraft. And that was fantastic. And frame rate's brilliant. Didn't have any issues with it. Not like today with this stuttering. Oh, that'll be cool, Brett. That'll be super cool. Alright, so we are getting close to the end. Lagrange Bay is just ahead of us, and then Broome International, and then our destination for today. So we'll probably head out till Darwin, will be on the next Australian leg, but next week we'll be back in Scotland, continuing our trip in Scotland. And next week's Scotland trip will be in the Hellcat. Yeah, you still can stream it going, 100%. Like, you don't see all my widescreen now, but I've got obviously a 49-inch screen now, so you can just select the portion of the screen you want to stream. I just didn't want to do it today because I didn't know if how much that would affect frame rate. But obviously today with the stutters I've got, but I think it's linked to this aircraft and this area, as Brett said, potentially this area in Oz is a bit stuttery. As we fly over Grange Bay, there it is. And just across that bay there is Broome International. Yeah, you're right. I suppose you could always get an iPad or a laptop, a tablet, and have that up. I've actually got a spare, because that's why if I can get it running smoothly, I'll run the two lots of screens. And I've got a spare tablet and I've just got to set it up. Maybe for chat, get a boom coming, need a boom set up. So I can have that coming from the top or something. I do have the screen up the top, but that's too far away for chat. I just use the screen up the top to do my, so I can watch obviously Streamlabs and what's happening in there, and do all my audio from voice meter. Oh, you've done it with a laptop? Cool. So I do normally like my left monitor to be for my little nav map. Yeah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, separate PC for streaming is the ultimate way to go. So your actual simming or gaming PC can be 100% to run that game or sim, and the other, like your laptop, can be just for sending the signal up the fiber to YouTube. There we go, approaching Broome now. 56% fuel left, and then we're gonna afterburn it all the way home. Yeah, it's definitely the way to go, Garland. Brett's got it all worked out. It sounds like you have as well. No fibre for you though, Brett. I was very lucky. Well, not lucky, because obviously we built a house, we got fibre. It's just a new house too, but our previous house had the worst. I know you're out in Tassie, but we had the worst connection in our previous house. Actually, we didn't have NBN till the very end. We were one of the last places to be rolled out with NBN. And then even then, apparently because of the location, I don't know, but it would drop out, the rain would ruin it. Gave you some fibre. Yeah, you're right, Garwin. That's it. All right, well that's Broome International, straight down there. We're currently at just under 20,000, and oh, we got a big stutter. Beautiful place to visit, beautiful beaches, and now we're gonna smash it out. See, we're gonna get high, and well, I don't know. Let's do something. We'll see what fuel permits. And how many stutters we're going to get. "95 nautical miles to go with exactly 50% fuel." And the stutters are going to start. Here we go. We're probably going to kill the machine. Oh, that's no good. Maybe I won't be able to go fast and low with all these stutters. Yeah, airspeed's a bit high there. We'll slow that down a bit. We'll still go low, but we won't be able to go as fast. A fibre company won't let me go fibre inside the house. Have to use their router, and they don't have one with fibre out. Damn. Same here, Garwin. You've got to use the telco router. Oh, sorry, conversion thing that goes in there and switches it back to good old gigabit, but hopefully they'll upgrade that to at least a 10 GB connection eventually. But I definitely can't complain about the speeds I get. From what I've had and what good old a lot of Australians like Brett have to suffer with. Yeah, this is stuttering too much now. Lucky this is the end of the flight, even the sound stuttering. So I'm going to keep it level and just come in, because it's not worth the pain. F22A with Stu. After I fixed all mine up, mine are too now. When we first moved in, I had those dropouts all the time, but that is all fixed for now. I'm still impressed, Brett. Your streams run beautifully, so it's pretty good sell point for Starlink to show your sort of how you handle it and how your streams run pretty well. So in terms of quality, going over to the tube. Stu's got 2.5. Wow. That doesn't even come out here for the normal person yet, Stu. You can get a corporate plan, but you pay through the nose. We all celebrated when we got 1 gig capable. Another little airfield out there. Struggling. That's Beagle Bay. Yankee Bravo Golf Bravo. So that's obviously Beagle Bay right out there. With a stutter and a freeze. Keep breaking that sound barrier. Alright, here we are. Lombardina. Yeah, crosswind. It's only a short field, so we'll see how we go. 2.8 I'll land on. Ant beagles there, yep. And it's a tiny, tiny township. You would say that you'd be lucky for 50 people to 100 people who live there at Beagle Bay. Just looking at the map now, absolutely tiny. Wow, 5 gigabits soon, Stu. Holy moly. Brett and I just got, our mouths are open. 5 gigabit, oh. Oh, that's because I'm on autopilot. Alright, let's come in and land. Ooh, she's a small strip. Gonna be interesting. Air break it. Oh, she's sealed. This looked like a dirt strip from far away. Yeah. Well, 1 gigabyte's as fast as you can get for a residential. Unless you go on a business corporate plan. I think you can get faster, but it'll come. It's like Stu, they're moving on to bloody 5 gigabit. Oh, stutter. Bit lower. Go through the birds. Coming in really hot. Small field, it's going to struggle. Nice. Good job, Stu. Nice job. Nice job. I don't even know how to turn this thing off. Do we just turn all the fuel pumps off and everything? Does that turn us off? Sounds like it. Yep. Beautiful. That worked. We'll turn everything off. Alright, let's get on an outside shot. Let's get you set up. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much for everyone who joined the flights. Oh wait, Garwin's got something to say. To be honest, you don't need much more than one when you're stuck in a copper inside, and most commercial companies can't. They'll put anything close to that. Yeah, you're 100% right. 100% right. But thanks, guys. Thanks for you sticking around, and thanks Brett and Garwin for the conversation here. That was fun. And Stu, thank you so much for the £5 donation. I appreciate it. Always a great supporter, and always love to fly with you. But if anyone else does want to fly, you can just jump on the Discord, or while we're in flight, just let me know and I can tell you our closest airport or airfield that we're at. Next week is going to be Scotland, back to Scotland in the Hellcat. So we'll see if we can keep that thing in the air and go from there. But it was a fun flight. Not too much to see because it is Western Australia. It's pretty much flat and it's pretty much desert and mines. That's pretty much all that's there. But thanks, guys. Thank you very much. And go check out Brett Plays and Garwin Grimm. They've both got YouTube channels. Go check them both out. Both legendary creators. As the birds fly over. But thanks, guys.
As you plot your escape